This is Bob Ranquist from Boca Rio Golf Club with a report on the grow-in of new turf on the golf course at Boca Rio. Continued warm weather and frequent rains have provided very good conditions for healthy growth of the Latitude 36 Bermuda grass that we planted on fairways and roughs. New Tiff Eagle Bermuda grass on the greens and Tiff Grand Bermuda grass on the tees are also growing in well as a result of favorable weather conditions. Since warmer temperatures are forecasted to quickly return, the 1 or 2 cooler days we are experiencing this week should have minimal impact on the continued growth rate of the new turf. We completed verticutting and sand top dressing all fairways this week. Both of these cultural practices stimulate new growth of plant shoots and roots, resulting in increased density of the new Latitude 36 Bermuda grass turf. Both practices also help smooth out the surface of the new turf. We will begin a second round of sand top dressing on fairways next week. We also started rolling fairways with a 1.5-ton roller this week. This will provide smoother surface conditions as the new turf matures. The last few fairways that were planted are a little bumpy to drive over, but they will become smoother as we continue to sand top dress and roll these areas, and as the grass becomes tighter and denser in areas where the turf has more recently grown in. Let's look at how the new turf on fairways and roughs is coming along. Latitude 36 Bermuda grass turf on the last holes that were planted at holes number 1, number 2, number 3, number 9, number 10, number 18, and the practice range is almost completely grass covered with only a few small thin or bare areas remaining. About 70% of the turf on these holes is dense enough to provide good playing conditions. Fairway and rough turf on holes number 4, number 5, number 6, number 15, number 16, and number 17 is also almost completely grass covered, with about 90 to 95% of the turf on these holes dense enough to provide good playing conditions. Fairway and rough turf on holes number 7, number 8, number 11, number 12, number 13, and number 14 is ready for play. When viewed from a distance, the new Latitude 36 Bermuda grass turf looks like it is all ready for play. As the videos show, we still need a few more weeks of growth before turf density is good enough to provide good playing conditions. With decent weather conditions, we believe we will achieve good playable turf conditions in 3 weeks or so. The concrete pad for the new artificial turf mat area on the practice range tee will be installed by Monday, and the mat will be installed late next week. It is possible that we may open the practice tee a week or 2 before the golf course reopens and allow practice only from the mat area on the practice tee. This decision is dependent upon the range fairway turf becoming dense enough to support golf balls well enough to keep them from sinking into the soil as we attempt to pick them up. We will keep you informed on a weekly basis regarding the golf course turf grow-in process and the possibility of the practice tee being available for usage in the near future.